So this week on Passion for the Hunt, we get to showcase a special opportunity where two handicapped kids get to sit in the deer woods with Rutting Ridge Outfitters in Elma, Wisconsin.
Passion for the Hunt is brought to you by Shields, Crestliner Boats, Steerka, North Dakota Tourism, Federal Premium Ammunition, Matthews Archery, Travel Manitoba, and Primo's Hunting.
I'm Jared Flickiger, president of Rutting Ridge Foundation. We are a nonprofit organization helping underprivileged children, children that are disabled, and military veterans that have lost their lower limbs. And what we do is we purchase them an action chair so that they actually can take their life outside and be able to get out on the ice and be able to get out in the woods and enjoy life. I was actually just sitting on my couch one day and I seen on Facebook this kid, his name was Tanner. He came out, had a horrific accident where he was born with one kidney, and then he was out horse riding when he was 18 years old, and he actually got into an accident where he fell off the horse and ruptured his kidney. And he lost both of his legs, and so he was in the hospital for 4 months or so. And then his first day out of the hospital, he wanted to do something that he had a great passion for, and so he hopped on his wheelchair for 10 minutes. The doctor said he could only be in his chair for 10 minutes, and he went outside to shoot his bow. And I thought that was pretty touching. A kid just doesn't think of that, at 18, 19 years old. That's the first thing he wants to do after having a terrible accident is go outside and shoot his bow. And I was like, well, maybe I should do something for this kid. I mean, he's got a great passion for bow hunting. And just then my phone rang, and my guide that guides for me for Rutting Ridge Outfitters called me up and asked me, did you see that thing on Facebook about this kid who lost his legs? And then chills just went right through my face. I said, you gotta be kidding me. You didn't just see that either. He goes, we need to get this kid up here. I said, oh my God, I said the same exact thing. And that's kind of how it spawned. We wanted to start doing something for this kid. We told him, if he works hard to get his health back together and he produced a positive attitude, that we'd bring him up here to hunt. And when we told him that, his life changed. And he worked hard to get himself better. And he ended up coming up here to hunt with us. And for that, we raised money so that he could get out into the outdoors. We set up a GoFundMe page for him and raised money to get him this action chair with the help of Trinity Oaks out of Texas. And so it was a very touching story. He came up here, his brother kind of felt left behind. He didn't get to do all the other stuff, that a normal kid could do, because he was always helping his brother and helping his ma. And to make this whole story twist even more, once Tanner was healthy enough, he was able to look for a donor to receive new kidneys. He could not find a donor. He actually had to call upon his mother, and his mother gave him his kidney. I thought that was pretty touching, that this family has been through so much, and I thought it was my due diligence to do something for him. And he came up here, he shot a doe, and his brother, Tyler, shot his first deer ever, actually. And we saw it tip over, and tears overwhelmed both of us for all the stuff he went through. And, we talked about Tanner and, all the stuff that he didn't get to do because Tanner was always under medical procedures. So it's kind of how it started. and driven us to do this for more children. So one of the first things we did is we set up a banquet in honor of Tanner and any other kid that we could raise money for to help get them to an action chair. So we had trips from Alaska, we had outfitters, Lost Shed outfitters, Tall Tines outfitters, and a lot of neat prizes that we could raise money for. We had 8 guns, we had Brownings, we had Remingtons, we had Tikas, and all the money that we raised at this banquet is gonna go towards another kid to get them into an action chair and get them into the outdoors. How's it going, Jake? Good? You ready for this? Yeah? All right. What are you gonna shoot? Doe or buck?
A buck.
A buck? All right. How's it going?
Good.
Good?
Hey, Ed.
Ed?
Yep.
I'm Jared. Nice to meet you. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Are ya?
He's pretty pumped.
Yeah.
Perfect. Remember doing this? Yeah.
Well, we got 2 little guys coming out, Max and Jake, and they're gonna come and do a little test drive and leave here with a chair. Picture being a little boy and not being able to go out on the school playground with your friends. Now they'll be able to do that. They won't be stuck inside. It'll open up a whole new world.
Well, we figured you'd want to hunt with your brother, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? So now you both can hunt together all the time. Why don't you guys take a little ride and check them out?
Max and Jake have a very rare disease called ataxia telangiectasia. There's approximately only 500 kids in the United States that have this disease.
And it's a disease that it's genetic. Me and their mother were carriers, and both parents have to be. And what it does is it attacks their cerebellum, and they've slowly lost muscle control throughout their life.
Both boys, they have amazing spirits. They really don't let it get them down. You know, they just go with the flow and enjoy life and don't take anything for granted.
It's just amazing, the people that we've met through, Jared now and the group here from Rutting Ridge and the USSA and people like John that go out of their way to make sure that people can get out in the woods and really enjoy, because the outdoors is one place where we all are equals. And a disability is just a solution that hasn't been found yet. And you guys gave us a solution today that we cannot ever repay.
Hopefully we'll see some does and get you guys all riled up a little bit and then get you ready for the big one to come out, right?
Yeah.
They can do what everybody else is doing out there, and they're patient, and they've been hunting with me. I used to take Max in a backpack when he was 3. He could still walk, but couldn't get through the woods well. And we've had a lot of family and friends do things, but we've had some strangers like Jared, who was a stranger yesterday, is a friend today, that have gone out of their way without ever even meeting our boys to give them experiences that they never would have had.
get set up?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's try this, Max. Let's see a little bit. Yeah, let's get it loaded just in case. So, is this your first time hunting in Buffalo County?
Yeah.
How excited are you to be out here?
10.
10 times? What are we looking for tonight?
Big butt.
Shot too low. Shoot him again, Phoenix. Shoot him again. Quick. Get up, get up, get up. Reload, reload. That's why they call that hunting. Don't always get them, do you? Nice try, though.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Loud in there?
Yeah.
Did your heart get pumping good
Yeah.
when that buck came in?
Yeah.
And you tried?
Yeah.
And then you did the best you could, right? Good job. Dad's missed too. Everybody's missed. you've never missed before, I had to take a second shot. It happens, buddy. Good job. You have a good time?
Yeah.
There's your buck, buddy. That's the one that's been coming in. Nice big 10-pointer. That's what we're looking for tonight. It's 5 o'clock, Charlie. Have you been using the chair a lot? Yeah, I seen some video of you on that. He's right there. He's right there, right to the right of the blind. He's coming in. Take your time and put the crosshairs right on him, buddy. Whenever you're ready, slowly squeeze the trigger. Ready, Jake? Put your finger on the trigger.
Who was that loud in here? He put the hammer on it. I think he did.
Nice job. Nice job, buddy.
There's the other one right there. Turn around. Look at that. Turn right out the window.
Look at the other one. It's just like this one. Look at it right in front of him. You got the bigger of the two, I think.
They are close. They were fighting.
Look at that.
Look at his butt. It's all ripped up.
Nice job.
Did you see where it hit his body? Here, I'm going to give you this so you don't lose it. Here's your shell. I'll save that.
Nice job, buddy. Nice job.
I'm shivering in excitement.
I'm shivering in excitement too. I am too.
Who's the best outfitter in Buffalo County?
Rutting Ridge.
Yeah.
Who's the best hunter?
Heck yeah.
The Action Track Chair. It's a game changer. It changes people's lives. It gives them the independence to go out into the outdoors and do the things that they love to do, that some have done in the past and were injured, that they can't do anymore, and some people that have actually never got to experience the outdoors.
He looks like he's 4 years old too. He's a dandy.
The people, whether it's the hunts or something like what Rutting Ridge is doing in Jared here, is it goes so much further past the weekend and making us better people, because we're learning how much that we have that we don't appreciate on a daily basis. But honestly, with the people we've met and the things the boys have taught us, I wouldn't change what they have for anything. They wouldn't be who they are if they didn't have AT. They're the two strongest people I know.
Being in my situation and a wheelchair user myself, I know how much it means to these kids to have the opportunity to do things like that, and to have a group of guys willing to put the work in to make that happen for some lucky kids out there is a pretty amazing thing.
was just incredible. The generosity and, you know, you think of it as just a present, but it was a lot of time, money, and effort was put in for them to get those chairs. And it has opened doors to them that they couldn't do before. My goals for them are for them to be happy. Time is not guaranteed, and they really couldn't give me more than what they already have. I just want them to be happy. And I thank all of you that helped make this possible for them. And there's somebody else out there waiting for another one of these chairs, and it makes a huge difference. And a thank you to Jared and Laura, again, and everybody at Rutting Ridge for all they did and everyone who contributed to them. You're making a difference in people's lives.